The updated Crossland is the first of a number of new models to arrive on Irish roads. These models are sporting Opel's new visor face. As far as facelifts go, the Crossland is an extensive one. While the Crossland remains an MPV-inspired small SUV, the Crossland sticks with the basics. And not only that, you can fit quite a lot in the boot, such as... There's a huge amount of stuff you can fit into the back, including... sitting inside. The interior remains largely as it was before. This means the top section of the dashboard is made from soft touch plastics, but the rest of the cabin has hard and scratchy materials. The controls and buttons are laid out logically, and while the 8-inch touchscreen isn't one of the clearest, it's easy to use and comes with the standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integration. Thankfully, the touchscreen isn't home to the heater controls. If you're a fan of proper buttons, the Crossland has you covered. As well as the new look, Opel has also updated the Crossland with new suspension and steering in a bid to make it feel better to drive, more comfortable and more stable on motorways. It's ever so slightly firm at low speeds, but more stable and composed on faster roads. The engine remains a really strong part of the package. It feels strong, it pulls well in second and third gear, and while the gearbox is loose and with a long throw, the ratios are well judged. Driving around town and on B roads, you won't need to venture further than fifth, while sixth is sufficiently long for low rev motorway cruising. The Crossland is decently refined too, though at motorway speeds the wind noise generated by the car's slab shape means it's not the quietest small SUV out there, and tyre roar remains a bit of an issue. Inside, the Crossland is very spacious by small SUV standards. It remains one of the Crossland's biggest selling points. Buyers wanting as much space for their money as possible won't be disappointed. The high roofline means there's loads of headroom, and overall there's plenty of space inside for adults to get comfortable. As you've already seen, the 410 litre boot is big for this class, and that expands to 1,255 litres with the rear seats folded flat. The bench uses a simple 60-40 fold and can be moved forward by 150mm if more space in the boot is required. Affordability is likely to be the main factor in the mind of many potential Crossland buyers. The Crossland is front-wheel drive only and has a bigger boot than the Mokka and more rear legroom. So rather than those who spend their weekends jet skiing and mountain biking, it's aimed very much for people with young children. The list of standard equipment is extremely impressive, including alloy wheels, DAB radio, Apple CarPlay and dual zone climate control. Everyone sits high in the cabin and has a great view out. The seats have Opel supportive firmness rather than a Citroën cosy softness. Opel fits all cars with mandatory systems such as anti-lock brakes and electronic stability control, but impressively it also provides a front camera system. This includes effective traffic sign recognition, which scans for speed limit signs and displays them on the dashboard as soon as you pass them. The front camera system also includes lane departure warning, which beeps if you cross lane markings without indicating. Cruise control is standard, and this works in conjunction with the speed limiter. The Crossland is all about keen price, generous equipment and loads of space. The updates for 2021, while not extensive, you may have to wait a couple of years for an all new one. What we have here is a mid-life facelift designed to give the car more curbside appeal while bringing it in line with the next generation of Opels, which will feature bolder, more flamboyant styling.